Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Ys 9. Final chapter, we have started talking to people. There's a lot of talking. I mean, I guess I decided to just talk to literally everyone for some reason. When it's probably perfectly sufficient to just talk to our, closest allies and friends. But anyway, here we are in between episodes. I did go ahead and made a few rounds through the Seal Canyon Trail. Which, unfortunately, I mean, it's, I believe, the only source of soul spar we have so far, and it's not great. There's a total of 8 nodes that I could find, and they're all spread out pretty far in the latter half, I suppose, of the zone. The most efficient way I found was to teleport to the dungeon entrance, actually, and then run back from here, and just, go after the few that I knew about. Anyway, this is not where we want to be actually. Right, Dogi is actually upstairs. I didn't actually check how many we got. How many? Hello? Oh, okay. I guess Silhouette just stops there sometimes.
Sure thing.
Enhance ritual relics.
Right.
Let's
get to
Oh, we
prepping.
had 2 left. Whoops. Well, so we have 6 soul spar, it turns out. Yeah, not a great haul. I don't know if they actually drop less frequently as well. It kind of felt like it. And yeah, those rounds unfortunately take a few minutes each. It's definitely not the most efficient or, pleasant farming method. Surely there's got to be something better later. Anyway, we have enough to max everything else,
Leave it
so
to
we're just
me.
going to do that.
What do you think?
Lux Cannon and
Let's do
Pentacle
this.
for adding nothing? What does this even do? Confuse up. I guess it says up there.
Leave it to me.
Just improves the confusion
That's
effect.
a wrap.
There we go. Hermetic Bastion obtain 100% of ritual relics enhanced. There we go.
That should do it.
That
Good
should
work
do
out
it.
there.
Okay. Game's a bit loud on my end. It's fine. Right, we did finish recipes, some food donations. We do have a gift, actually, and I was wondering if maybe it could be for Xavier? I don't know why he would like smoked meat. I mean, he's an animal. Maybe he eats meat. Oh, but we don't actually get a dialogue menu for him. No, wait. Gifts? Have gifts only been... No, gifts have not only been for party members. Of course not. Don't mind me. And we have given her something... I not leveraged the full extent of my gift. What? Why does she have new dialogue suddenly? I would not have been prevailed. Though we have yet to hear from Rosvita, let us steal our efforts. That part was old, I think. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, we've given gifts to both of them. To her... Yes. To him? No. Oh, it is for him. Oh, okay.
Oh.
This aroma is rather pleasant. Owls normally consume only live prey, but Arthur has a preference for smoked meats. Would you care to feed him, Adol? So it's not so much for Maxim, but for Arthur? Coo. He came before being called. Interesting. Give Adol here some space, Arthur. You hold out the piece of smoked meat. Arthur cheerfully gobbles it up. Oh.
Unbelievable.
Always a glutton as ever, aren't you? He's taken a liking to you, Adol. It's rare for him to be this friendly to someone other than myself. How long have you had him? It's a long story, but I suppose I have time. Since before I could remember, I preferred solitude. As a boy, I was raised in the underground world by another black market dealer. He taught me skills I needed to survive in an unforgiving environment. Reconnaissance, subterfuge, maintaining a low profile, fighting. I understand now that he was preparing me to be his successor as a Glean royal spy. It wasn't until much later that I learned of that other clandestine occupation of his. Clandestine? When I was 10, he left me in a forest teeming with monsters for a month, a rite of passage. In what I thought were my last moments, surrounded by starved beasts, Arthur found me. He protected me from them, saving my life. I didn't know what owls ate at the time, so all I had were smoked meats. When I offered some to him, he picked at it with hesitation at first, but he grew to enjoy it. Ever since then, Arthur's always been at my side. We were both misfits, Arthur and I. I knew owls lived for many years, but we've been together for what feels like a lifetime already. I can't imagine life without Arthur. Oh. You do have a fascinating relationship. Yes, I consider myself very lucky. Cool. I think Arthur is trying to say that he wants to help as well. I might not be with you for long, but in that time, I will repay my debt. Let us continue this partnership until then. Okay, my affinity has increased, but not maxed out. Oh, except it will max out right now. Arthur's been tracking the Lemures by detecting the traces of malice they emit. It's about time I give him a break. How about it, Adol? Care to join us? Sure. Are we actually gonna do some fighting? Why does that owl sound so robotic?
Nice wind blowing today. It's been a while since Arthur got to fly as he pleased. My final mission is now complete.
I would have liked to better look at the seal. Nah. You did well.
It wouldn't have been possible were it not for you. It doesn't feel right to celebrate on the eve of your upcoming battle. Still, it's good to have someone to share this with. All that remains is to repay what I owe to all of you. After that, I wouldn't mind going somewhere quiet, far away from here. Just me and Arthur.
What will you do after that?
Nothing. I've accomplished enough missions to last a few lifetimes. I started when I was just a kid. And now, I'm done with it for good. There's nothing left for me to do.
There's more to life than just missions. I mean, he's gonna find something to do, obviously.
Then...
Something new. Come to think of it, I've never considered doing anything else. But you make a good point. The end of one thing marks the beginning to another. I envy your insight. The things you must have seen on your travels. But knowing the way you see the world, it reassures me that there's something out there waiting for me.
You tell Maxim that the world is vast, that it is. That there's something for everyone, him included.
Of course, so I'll have to wait until Balduq's future is safe. What do you think, Arthur? Where would you like to go after this is all over?
Well, I guess it was pretty nice. Okay. Well then, wait, I meant to at least look into weapon upgrading. I mean, we only have 2 soul spar left, which is obviously not going to be enough for much, but it might be enough for 1 upgrade. Oh, also that. Thank you, thank you. I did remember that earlier, but I had already forgotten again. That was one other thing to do. Jewel rubric.
Say the word and I'll make it.
Which we cannot make because we don't have the money. Okay, that's a first. And this takes nocturne oil, actually. Interesting. Half gift gauge consumption. That means... increases the time. Okay, like it cuts the consumption rate in half. So it'll last twice as long. That's actually pretty good, I suppose. I mean, I've been underusing that mechanic for most of the game. But, yeah, of course, it's obviously doubling the time you can spend in your powered-up state. That's very good. But yeah, we don't quite have the money for that right now.
Let me know if you need anything else. Say the word and I'll make it.
Okay, we can upgrade, yeah. That's what I thought, that upgrading will start at costing 2 soul spar. We thankfully do have a good amount of sacred branches. Is that going to be enough for everyone, though? Probably not. But those are relatively easy to farm, at least.
Just leave it to me.
Anyway, obviously, Adol comes first, and then we're gonna have one final upgrade, which is gonna cost 3 sacred branches. That's gonna be 5 for everyone's weapon. Yeah, so 30 total. So we weren't that far off. And we're gonna need 5 soul spar each as well. That's obviously for now, with the currently available farming method, that is a bit rough, but yeah, it'll get better, I'm sure.
I'll come back anytime.
Gonna find some better source. Or some good source for money, and then we're just gonna buy all that's still left. In fact,
What would it be?
how much was it? Oh, 5k for one. Yeah, that's
You must
a lot. That is a lot. And wait, just to confirm, you didn't have anything.
Looking
No?
to cut it. I see.
So, he's deep-rooted affiliations with the royal family.
You need it? I see. You saw nothing.
Okay, just to update myself, we got max affinity with Krisha, yes, okay, of course, that just happened earlier. Not with Credo, or anyone else yet. Right, Dogi is done. Parks. We heard that Parks and Margot are somewhere about town right now, so I guess we're gonna run into them as part of one of the main quests we're doing. And he's maxed out. Tito isn't, so I guess we'll just have to keep an eye out. Right, Lucian is also supposed to be somewhere out in town. Xavier, yeah, no idea. I guess there's gonna be something more with him later in the chapter. Right, okay. Well, I guess with that, well, I'm probably just forgetting something again, because I always do, but why don't we go ahead and just check out these quests. Okay, I had to interrupt my recording earlier and was forced to take a bit of a break, but yeah, we were just starting to do all these side quests, starting with this one. Yeah, okay. Oh, hello there. You must be here because you received my request. How delightful. Thank you all very much. You said the wreaths for the cenotaph at the cemetery were damaged, right? I understand that you're planning on providing replacements for them? Allow me to explain. In honor of the Victory Day festival, wreaths are hung on the cenotaph in the cemetery. When the festival concludes, the wreaths are stored by the Trading Bureau. This year, too many things were stacked on the wooden box the wreaths were kept in. The box was crushed, and the wreaths inside were damaged. Oh no, poor wreaths. Chalk it up to piss-poor warehouse management. I accept full responsibility for this mishap. The tradition started to remember Saint Roswitha's heroic feats during the war. It's been around ever since the church declared her as a saint. And that's why it's so crucial that it isn't cancelled this year. This shop is acclaimed for its repairs, so I came here seeking help. In our line of business, we've fixed many an old relic, like ourselves, for instance. I'm humbled that you'd entrust our little shop with such an important undertaking. They're broken, but they're not beyond repair. Their foundations are still intact, thankfully. But it will take time, more than what we have, to fetch the materials. And we'll need fresh flowers for the wreaths. They aren't easy to come by. I see. I understand your situation. If this is to honor Roswitha, then this is my responsibility as well. Perhaps we could assume the task of procuring the materials, Adol. I mean, yeah, we did come here to help specifically, so...
Yeah.
My, such wonderful boys and girls. That would help us immensely. Thank you all very much. There are 2 materials that we need to complete the memorial wreaths. The first of them are white ribbons to decorate the wreaths with. The tailor in the main square should carry them. The main square sounds easy enough. Sure does. And the other is memorial flowers. They can be found growing all over Balduq. However, it's tradition to decorate the wreaths with the most beautiful snowy white flowers. At this time of year, such flowers bloom on the Seal Canyon Trail. I've heard about this. In a canyon where the sun shines, blooms pure white flowers that glimmer like snow. I mean, yeah, we've obviously been there. Could it just be the herb garden? the landmark? I guess we'll see. It's a very rare trait, even for this species. We've been to the Ciel Canyon Trail before, so it won't be too hard to look. Alright, field trip. I've always wanted to go flower picking. Why haven't you? I apologize for asking this of you all. We'll get the wreaths ready to attach the decorations. The canyon is a treacherous place. Do look out for each other out there. Sure. Well, okay, let's... Oh yeah, right. This should be easy enough. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. Looking for something extra festive to wear today? Not quite. You tell Giselle you need some white ribbon for the memorial wreaths. Oof, the wreaths broke? That's rough. I happen to have some overstock, so no need to pay for it. Wait just a sec, okay? Oh, that's awfully generous of you. Thank you so much. You are a lifesaver, metaphorically speaking. Don't mention it. Honoring those lost in the 100 Years' War is an important tradition. Glia's foundations were built on their deeds after all. It's the least we can do. Kinda spooky that they broke on Victory Day, though. Let's just hope it isn't a bad omen. Yeah, well... if only this chick knew about the ultimate Grimwald Nox coming up. Not to mention Zola running about. There's definitely a feeling of dread in the air. Well, we'd better fix up those wreaths if we want to start driving it all away. Indeed. Everything okay? Those looks like you guys could fray a finished seam. Oh no, we were just talking amongst ourselves. Thanks for the help. All that remains is to acquire the glistening flowers found in Ciel Canyon. It is said that they bloom in a sunny spot deep within. Let us search for them. Yes. Okay. Oh, it's there? Alright. I guess we're just gonna do the same thing I did for the soul spar farming purposes. In fact, I might just complete another round if the game lets me, if it doesn't just teleport me back to the shop. So, wait, it's here? Oh, it is here, okay. Actually, wait, how did I do it? I guess I've always just flown over here. Collected one.
You've got this, Adol.
And two. And the other one's over there. Yeah, it just takes a bit of running. Unfortunately, they're not nicely clumped together here. And the flowers should be here, apparently. Don't mind me, enemy. Wow, get a look at those. Sunlit Canyon, pure white blooms, snowy shimmer, checks all the boxes. No doubt about it. These are the flowers used in the memorial wreaths. Now curious, here they bloom especially brilliantly compared to others of their kind. The spot likely meets its optimal growing conditions in terms of climate and terrain. Awfully convenient of them to bloom just in time for the festival, though. Are you suggesting that that's somehow suspicious? Let's try not to take any more than we need, okay? Sure, I guess. Flowers acquired. With that, we have gathered all the requisite materials for the memorial wreaths. Let us return to the antique shops such that Roderia and Melissa may assemble them. Oh, I guess we're going to not be transported by, never mind. In that case... I didn't honestly even pay attention to what we got from those 3 deposits. So I don't know if we got any so far, but there are 5 more.
There's something here.
2 are over this way.
Hunter's descent. Hunter's descent. Something's there.
No luck here at all. Thanks. 2 single copper ores. That's as bad as it gets. And we got 1 behind this corner.
Something's there.
Can you take this, Adol?
The first single copper ore. Wow. That is way worse than usual. Okay, at least we got 1 there, and another single copper ore to top things up. Wonderful. Yeah, I mean, let's just hope that we get some some better source eventually. Because, oh, what was that? Otherworldly core. Okay. Right. One nocturne on. That we literally just got a single soul spar from this whole expedition here. That is, yeah, from 8 deposits. Yikes. Anyway, that's not why we were here. Although it would have been nice to get enough for another sword upgrade or something. Anything. Ah, you've brought the ribbons and the flowers for the wreaths. These are just the flowers we need. You have our thanks. With these, we can now fix the wreaths. Yes, please. I'm just happy we could help. Now then, we have work to do. It will be just a moment. You may stay as well, Dale. Thanks. You're all lifesavers. Metaphorically speaking. Get to work. Oh, and we went to the cemetery together, alright. Wow, these wreaths really ended up coming together. Not that I expected any less from you, Mr. and Mrs. Rindale. Oh, no, we hardly did a thing. That's true. I mean, what did you do, actually? If the foundations were intact and we got the ribbons and flowers... I mean, I guess you did arrange them on them, but yeah, okay, sure. Though I think I speak for us all when I say these wreaths outshine the previous ones. We have the beautiful flowers and ribbons you all collected to thank for that. And now the souls of the saint and those lost in the war can rest in peace another year. I'm just glad we could help. Meh. Yeah. As usual, I'm mostly with Credo here. Actually, knowing Aprilis gives all of this a bit of a funny feeling. Indeed. But at the same time, a certain sense of accomplishment as well. You can say that again. Thanks for your help, Mr. and Mrs. Rindale, and to all of you as well. We'll make sure to take extra care for these. Extra care of these. Wouldn't want to put all your work to waste. Yeah, sure hope so. Thank you for going through the trouble of collecting everything for us. We'll just be going back in the shop now. Ah, yes, we do have a little side project to be completing. Side project, huh? Now then, I hope you all enjoy the Victory Day festivities. Oh, same to you. Huh. Side project, huh? That piques my interest. Upon deliberation, they did mention having a few materials for the wreaths left over. Well, it couldn't hurt to go in and sneak a peek, right? I mean, probably not. Quest complete. A Pierce Crown. Yeah, okay. Oh, right. And we did get 20 Nox, as usual. Right. I don't think I mentioned that before, but I did also farm some Nox in between episodes. Oops. Just over 40, to be precise, because, well, in the past we've been getting 20 Nox for most side quests. I guess the only exception were the monster kill quests, the wanted monster quests that only gave 10. But yeah, I figured if it was just gonna be the same it's always been, we would be getting 60 from the 3 quests. So yeah, we should end up with just over 100. Can we go back in? Yeah, we can. Okay. Back room?
How about this one?
Oh, Rogerio, that one simply won't do. I think girls these days prefer frills like this one has.
Are they making a new dress for Anemona, or...?
Oh, for crying out loud,
Krisha?
Melissa. You don't like any of the ones I pick. Maybe this would be easier if you just picked it yourself.
I do have my opinions, but I could never decide all on my own.
And there we are, all 6 of us just sneaking up on them. Not awkward at all. Oh my, what a pleasant surprise, if it isn't Krisha and her friends. Wait just a moment, dears. I'll go prepare a pot of tea. Oh, you don't have to do that. We were just in the area. Yeah, we literally just talked outside the shop and then came in after you. That's... okay. So we thought we'd say hello. Oh, you'll have to excuse us, dear. We were a tad preoccupied. To be precise, I wanted to make Anemona new clothes out of leftover ribbons and flowers. flowers, huh? I mean, aren't those going to just wilt and look gross? We wanted her to have a pretty new set in time for the festival. And I might have been finished in time... I might have been finished in time for the festival if it weren't for your nettling. Well, I only want Anemona to have the most adorable clothes in town. I must be inspired after repairing the wreaths. Looks like it. We should probably leave them be. I'm sorry, Krisha. Please come back anytime. Okay. Oh, we're not done yet.
Is everything okay, Anemona?
Yes. I was just thinking about Melissa and Roderio's conversation. It reminded me of something.
Of something from your past?
No, from her future. Silly.
Yes. A memory from many years ago. Of a time I spent with Rosvita. With Aprilis.
What do you think, Anemona? What do I think? You wish to know if that dress is defective? No, silly. It's a new outfit for you to wear. It took me a long time to make these. It's a present from me to you. A present? Then shall I give you something in return? You don't need to give me anything. I just want us to be friends, Anemona. Papa has already instructed me to do so. That's not what I mean. Why?
Wait. Oh yeah, that's a sudden shift. So was I just wrong about assuming that Anemona used to be a normal doll? Maybe she was always special. I mean, I talked about how it didn't make sense to me that she would have memories of her time with Rosvita even before she became sentient, right? But apparently I didn't have the timeline quite right here. Although no, wait. The girl is called Aprilis here, not Rosvita. So I guess she's already a homunculus at this point. Right? Because Zeno only started looking into alchemy after Rosvita's death, because of her death. So he wouldn't have been able to create a sentient doll before that, or wouldn't have had any reason to. But didn't Anemona say that she used to be Saint Rosvita's doll? Okay, so maybe she was actually Saint Rosvita's doll, the actual Rosvita's doll, before she was a saint, I guess. And later then Zeno made her sentient and gave her to Rosvita's homunculus, or homunculi. But he did extract... He only reconstructed Rosvita's... Or Aprilis from Rosvita's memories... Or from Anemona's memories of Rosvita. So... I guess the same problem still... the same logical flaw still persists, I guess. I don't know.
How could you do that?
How could you do what?
Your doll was getting old. I merely attempted to give her a new body. However, I did not expect her soul to reject it and disappear.
But you didn't have to throw her away!
What is the reason for this outburst?
You don't know anything! I've had Anemona since I was little. She was my only friend!
What's that all about? I mean, obviously Anemona is still around.
I can't believe my eyes.
But I guess she somehow ended up with the Rhindales. So... Huh, I don't know. I can't believe my
I
eyes.
thought you were gone forever.
Oh.
But here you are.
But then later she did find her
I want
in the
so
shop.
badly to
Okay.
take you with me. But you have your own life now.
I thought, but I can't afford you. Displicare? Displicate? Is it supposed to be a T? It looks like displicare, to be honest. On the little sign there. Is that... It's obviously not her name. Is it supposed to say duplicate? As in, it's just a A replica of Saint Rosvita's doll or something? I don't know.
And I can't risk losing you again. Goodbye, Anemona. Until next time.
Anemona didn't say anything at the time.
Because she was worried about you. It sounds like Aprilis was actually a pretty normal girl.
I'm kind of relieved to hear that.
Anemona, you're smiling.
Please stop doing that. That's creepy. Thank you.
Oh. So it seems dolls can smile too.
Anemona.
So what you were looking for was Aprilis all along?
Perhaps, but only in the beginning. Now I wish to find a way to end the Grimwald Nox forever. Aprilis has been fighting alone for so long. But now, I can do something to help her. I do not want for her to feel alone again.
I'm sure we'll find a way.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe we will.
So, what do you all think about this Zola guy?
From what I know about him, he sounds unpredictable.
What did I call him before? Zeno. Who's Zeno? Zeno is also a name from somewhere. Dang it. Okay, Zola. Anyway, from what I know about him, he sounds unpredictable. Well, I mean, we just don't know very much about him, period.
And his magnum opus is anybody's guess.
Yeah, I just hope that we'll find out soon.
Huh. Okay, so we just got this little extra... Oh, also, where's the door? Slightly ajar? Isn't that weird? Wait, what? Is it supposed to look that way? Is it? It doesn't always look like that, right? But this... Huh? Okay, weird. You guys still here? Yes.
Always a pleasure. Buy what you like. Oh, save for Anemona, of course.
Nothing new here. Seems to be out of... She seems to be out once more today. It's mystifying, to be sure, but I dare say even I've gotten used to it. I just have to make sure I finish up her new clothes before she gets back. Ah, yes. Do feel free to let me know if you'd like to buy something. I can't just go closing up shop for the sake of my hobbies, after all.
Thank you for stopping by.
Okay. Yep, no doll here. Oh, okay, at least this time the closed sign is outside the door instead of just weirdly behind it.
Right, it's festival time.
That's so strange. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so we had this little extra cutscene here, but I would have totally expected it to max out Anemona's affinity, but nope. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we just got that as a little extra. His father's son. Sure, I guess we're doing this one next. No, starting right away. This place looks fancier every time I walk in. Guess it's not all that when you're living on a big-time doctor's salary, though. What? Guess it's not all that? What do you mean by that? Not quite sure. Well, Jules, let's go see what your mom has to say. Yeah. I'm back. Wait a second, I'll be right down. Well, look at you, Jules. You've brought all your little friends home with you. Little, huh? Come in. Oh, you'll have to forgive me for not tidying up. That's okay. Sorry for not telling you we were coming. Aw, your mom's just the sweetest, isn't she? I'm jealous. Sweet? Is that what you call it? Oh, yes, I did spot someone in town who looked just like your father. But it didn't take long before I lost him in the crowd. I didn't want to disappoint you if it turned out I was mistaken, Jules. That's why I didn't mention it. I hope you can forgive me. It's nothing to be sorry about. That said, how did you know I saw someone who looked like your father in the first place? I figured I had nothing to lose asking the Monstrums for help then. Well... Wait, it was just posted on the bulletin board, though. wasn't it? Oh, I get it. That's just how powerful our mother-son bond is, isn't it? Yeah, sure. More importantly, this man you saw was over in the Central District, right? Yes, that's right. I believe he was just on his way out of Balduq Cathedral. But there were so many people there that I ended up losing track of him. It'll probably go down as the biggest mistake of my life. Boo-hoo-hoo. I see. So there truly are people out there who cry boo-hoo-hoo. That's random. Anyway, if Dr. Noah really did leave from the cathedral... Right, all we have to do is ask if anyone saw him there. Let's go, Adol. Alright. Oh, and Jules, dear, if you do happen to run into your father, promise me you won't force him to come back. What? Why? Because I trust him. Your father would never leave us without a good reason. I may not know what or why exactly, but that much I can say for sure. There's no way you can know that. Oh, but I do. I'm a lot more perceptive than I look, you know. You should never underestimate a mother, especially not yours, young man. Now promise me, Jules, alright? Wait, that's... I guess he didn't? Okay, well... As for the sun, wait, is that inside the cathedral? Oh, I guess so, yeah. This is Balduq Cathedral, of the Hieroglyph Church. Right, and the last place that Jules' father, Dr. Noah, was seen coming out of. Oh, good to see you again. Ah, Father Rolf. Thank you for coming. And it seems you've brought Credo. Let's move somewhere more private for our discussion, shall we? Yes, I know Dr. Noah well. He was the one we would call whenever worshippers fell ill. However, I regret that I don't know if he's come to the cathedral lately. That's okay. Sister Mel, would you happen to know anything? I'm not sure if he's the same person you're looking for, but I recall seeing a rather strange man here recently. Do you remember anything else about him by any chance, other than him being strange, whatever that means? He came by asking to see some old medical records. The church keeps all of its records from the past, you see. I remember him because I thought it was such an unusual request. After I procured them for him, he perused them as if in a frenzy. Sounds a lot like Dad. And where did he go after that? That was another peculiar thing. He said he had business at the ancient shrine outside town. I thought he seemed like a doctor, but maybe he was an archaeologist. An ancient shrine? Maybe the North Shrine? Yeah, most likely. And we've been there before. Okay then, time to relive some fond memories. Huh? Hey, Yufa. Mom said that we didn't need to force him home, right? Then our work's done, isn't it? We already know he's alive. We're not going to force anyone to do anything. But we're so close. You can't quit while you're ahead, Jules. Huh? You two need to have a heart-to-heart. Wasn't that one of your nails in the coffin? I guess so. So, which shrine are we talking about exactly? Oh, this one, yeah. That makes sense. Ruined altar, sure. Hey there. Oh, that sure is him.
Dad.
Jules, how did you know I was here? Is there something you all needed to speak with me about?
You explained that Pamela had been searching for him ever since she saw him in the city.
It's been a long time, so I know how difficult it is to see her. Either way, you know Mom's never going to stop looking for you.
Ah, so she did see me. I should have been more discreet.
Or maybe you should have just gone in to see her and your son in the first place, instead of just sneaking around town.
If you don't mind me asking, Dr. Noah, what are you doing here?
Ah, right. Do you see this plaque behind me? Inscribed on it is a record of diseases throughout history. I came to see if I could find anything useful.
Oh, I see. You were looking for a way to cure Jules.
What?
Am I really that transparent? Still, this might be a good opportunity for me to explain everything to you all. You deserve to know what happened. It was many years ago, long before I knew anything about homunculi. I came to learn of an institution that fostered war orphans. That was where I first met you, Jules.
I was a war orphan?
Yes. Aprilis had entrusted the four of you to that orphanage. She couldn't take care of you on her own. It was her last resort.
That's understandable.
Indeed, it was in that orphanage where we met Jules. You should have seen how happy Pamela was. After all, she couldn't bear children of her own.
Mom couldn't have children?
Unfortunately not. But I know that she loved you more because of it. The years after we adopted you were the happiest of our lives. When you became ill, it devastated your mother. That's when I promised her that I would find a cure for you.
Dad...
One day, in my desperate search to find a treatment, a man approached me. That man was an alchemist named Zola.
Papa.
He told me who he was and asked for my help in his alchemy research. It was then he revealed to me that you, Jules, were a homunculus. I thought that if I helped him, I would eventually find a way to cure your disease.
I had no idea. But why did you have to leave us?
The hero you were created from suffered from the same disease as you. I surmised that the hero's body would lead me to more clues about the disease. However, Zola kept a firm grip on his research. As a condition for becoming his adjutant, I was forbidden from leaving the prison.
Okay. I mean, I can understand that part about Zola being very secretive and, you know, not wanting any information about what he was doing to get out. Sure, understandable. But, I mean, Zola's still technically around somewhere. But now Dr. Noah seems to think that it's okay to leave the prison, despite not being allowed to do so, technically. But he still does not, you know, the first thing he does is still not to go back home to see his wife, at the very least. Tell her he's fine, you know. He also didn't find a way to send any kind of message out, just to send some sort of life sign. It's still a bit hard to swallow, you know. A bit hard to believe. Anyway.
Dad...
It's not your fault, Jules. Being sick isn't ever anyone's fault. Believe me, my deepest regret is leaving you and your mother without saying goodbye.
Jules, there's something you've been wanting to say, isn't there?
Yeah. Screw you, Dad. You could have at least sent a letter.
You don't have to wait anymore.
Yufa.
Dad. To tell you the truth, there were many things I wanted to say to you when I saw you again. I wanted to tell you how much I despised you. How much I hated you. But now, how could I say any of those things?
Jules.
Thanks, Dad. For taking care of me. For being my dad. And for trying to find a cure for me. Thank you.
Jules.
As a doctor, it would be imprudent of me to be too optimistic, but I'm progressively coming to understand your disease. there's still a chance for a cure. I will do everything in my power to save you.
Dad.
Even Kratos isn't saying anything dismissive? That's saying a lot.
Good thing you two finally hashed it out.
Oh.
Hey, by the way, what kind of research were you helping Zola with exactly?
I was looking for ways to extract memories from a person's soul. That research allowed me to create the primordials and monsters from Adol's memories. I imagine Zola plans on taking this research even further.
Even further?
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean?
But what about Shadowlord? I thought you two were working together.
You must mean how Shadowlord gathered those with desirable talents in the prison. That was Zola's plan all along. He was merely using Master Shadowlord.
As in, that was Zola's plan. It wasn't Shadowlord doing that for his own purposes, right?
Zola was the one who truly needed them.
Yeah.
In spite of that, he rarely shows himself in the prison nowadays. I'm afraid even I don't know what he planned on doing with them.
Whatever it was, I'm sure it wasn't anything good.
Zola is an unforgiving man, if his treatment of Shadowlord was any indication. But if you asked me if he were evil, I wouldn't be able to tell you. He sincerely believes his actions are just, regardless of the implications.
You mean he's a whack job, the kind you stay away from?
That may be true. I admit, I had my fair share of blame for your hardships, Monstrums. For that, I apologize.
Wasn't your fault. Well, you did save Adol's life, yeah.
It was the least I could do to make it up to you, but I don't expect to be forgiven on that alone.
Dad.
I'll go see your mother soon, Jules. You have my word. My son is fighting his best even when sick. It's only right that I work just as hard. After it's all over, we'll go back to how it was. You, me, and your mother.
Well, maybe.
Crimson King. No, Adol. Zola is profoundly fascinated with you. You have no reason to trust me, but I suggest that you be careful. Now then, it's nearly sunset. I'd better return to the prison. You'll have to excuse me.
Dad, you be careful too.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Hey, good for you, Jules.
Yeah, thanks. I should thank you guys too.
We're all happy for you, Jules. Your dad is a good person after all.
I believe there is much I can learn from him as well.
Yeah, he's alright. Can we go back to town now?
Yes. There's one more quest to do, but it's actually not in town, so... Oh, right. I suppose we should report back to Pamela. I see. So it wasn't your father I saw after all. Yeah, unfortunately not. I could have sworn I caught a glimpse of him, face and all, but... I must have been mistaken. I suppose it's time I finally threw in the towel on this. Oh, now, don't be so glum, chums. I don't know how it all went, of course, but I imagine I can hazard a guess. Your father just isn't quite ready to see me again yet, is he? Mom? Thank you for humoring me, Jules. The same goes for the rest of you as well. It isn't much, but I'd like you to have this. Huh? A defense elixir, thanks. We appreciate your kindness. Of course, sweetie. Think nothing of it. Now, I suppose I ought to get back to cooking. See, I've been working on a special little festival day treat for everybody. I may stop by to deliver it later, so try not to spoil your appetite. We won't. Thanks again, Mrs. Noah. So, she knew all along, huh? More perceptive than she seems. Ever since my dad said he'd come home someday, I've been keeping it from my mom, but I guess she figured out that we were hiding something from her anyway. Seems so. Call it a mother's intuition. I wonder if that means Dr. Noah might be able to come home sooner than you thought. With a wife that understanding, I bet she'd even be fine with all that alchemy stuff. I mean, all that alchemy stuff is really not the problem, right? It's not the reason why he wasn't coming home. I'm not so sure about that. Either way, whether or not he does is entirely up to him. It's when I take Mom's feelings into account that things get a little more complicated. Yeah, I know what you mean. In any event, now that we've reported back, shall we attend to our remaining matters? Yes.
I'm just happy we could help.
Alright. One more quest. This one was Final Dispossession. Yeah, the quest from Marius to get rid of the... it's here, okay. Get rid of the remaining homunculi? I mean, get rid of them. They are still alive, obviously. So, well, we'll see how that goes.
Something's here.
It's here? Oh, so this is where the cutscene played with Adol's restoration? Don't know that we've ever even been over here. That's just the homunculus storage, I suppose. Are these? Or wait. So these are homunculi. These are not the originals of us Monstrums. Yeah, I don't know who these people are. They never get They never get any less creepy, no matter how many times we come. Why? We were born in those things too, you know. That doesn't really make it any better. These homunculi are all the remaining products of Shadowlard's work. Each an identical clone of a human with exceptional strength, intellect, or status. The request called for their disposal. Would destroying the containers suffice? Presumably. Hold on a sec. I get that these homunculi were created for war and all, but they're technically still alive, right? It's not so easy to just get rid of them. Not to mention, we still don't know who the client is. Like I care. What do you propose we do then? What? You're asking me? It's not like I would know. What do you think, Adol? One hell of a dilemma. We have to destroy them. I mean, it's true though. I mean, they are just copies. They might have been created for evil purposes, but if they haven't been changed to be just, you know, mindless puppets to be controlled by someone else, they are just as much human beings as the originals. So I don't know about just destroying them.
Well,
or whether it's really necessary. Young man's voice. Oh, hey Marius. Is it really though? What, a dilemma? I mean, yeah, I would say so. It sounds to me like you still can't bring yourselves to accept the truth. But open your eyes and this whole dilemma becomes that much easier. Good to see you again, Monstrums. As for you, Adol, it's been a while. You're that guy from before. You can just call me Marius. I'm an acquaintance of Adol there. I see now. You're the one Adol was working with in the prison. Then that means you're Parks' friend too. Right. You're our mysterious client. That's right, I am. You're an adventurer, Adol Christin. You, of all people, should understand. These homunculi were made from luminaries of all sorts, Glean and Roman alike. There's no telling what kind of evil they could be used for outside these walls. But, I mean, again, I guess we have to assume that they're not completely identical and that they could be made to, you know, to obey someone else's commands, and thus maybe if they're used to replace the originals as political leaders or religious leaders, or in any kind of leading position, I suppose. They could be used for evil. Yeah, I don't know. What are you trying to say? I'm saying that these are people of extraordinary talent and skill. Every one of them has the potential to plunge this world into chaos. Besides, homunculi shouldn't even exist in the first place. So what's to be done with them in the end? Let me give you a hint. Huh? What did you do? And how? If you can just kill them without even having to lift a finger, then why did you even need us? It disappeared. Each of these containers comes with an emergency failsafe installed. One that, when activated, makes certain that its contents are properly discarded. Okay. Then the other containers... You've already activated that failsafe crap for them too. No! Stop this! It's too late for that, I suppose, but yeah, what did he need us for? How could you? What I'm doing is unforgivable. Believe me, I know that. But as someone who wishes for peace on this continent, I can't let this go on. You didn't have to take it this far. There must have been another way. There usually is, but...
What?
No, there isn't. If anyone else stumbled into this facility, nothing good would have come from it. Desperate times call for desperate measures, right? Couldn't we have saved the homunculi and destroyed the machinery so no one would be able to use it in the future? But he hardly even gave it a second thought. Just who is he exactly?
Now then, Monstrums, what do you say we finish up my request?
What?
What? But you already killed all of the homunculi.
Wait a second.
There's just one more to go.
He's a homunculus of... Wait, he's a homunculus of the original Lindheim. Right? That would explain so much. I said that... I mean, I already suspected that it might be him, because Lindheim is still unaccounted for, right? He's still missing. And I had speculated about this before. And I just said that it didn't really add up because Marius was too young. But of course, if he's just a homunculus of Lindheim, he could just be a younger version. And as for the original, I guess maybe he was just killed, or...
This one.
Yeah.
You cannot mean... Wait, so you're also a homunculus?
Yeah. Funny, isn't it?
Well, what's funny is that it took me so long to understand that, or to, yeah. I guess as soon as we were introduced to the whole concept of homunculi being created from people, I should have maybe made that connection, but oh well.
What was his name? Shadowlard? I don't know when he created me. It was probably when the real me came to this prison for an inspection. But it doesn't matter now. Would you oblige me, Adol?
I can't? I mean, does it have to be me?
I wouldn't want it to be anyone else. That's why I brought someone to convince you.
I wish to ask this of you as well, Adol.
What? Oh, is that the actual old Lindheim? Who wants his homunculus to be gone? Wait. What? No way.
What are you doing here?
I recall Parks mentioning that he was friends with Marius.
You're telling me that Parks has been Lindheim all this time, and no one recognized him? Wasn't he like a well-known figure? I mean, the cardinal of the Hieroglyph Church? Shouldn't all of our Balduqian friends have recognized him? Or has he just never been out in the public? I don't know.
Marcus Claudius Garmanicus.
Huh?
That is the name of one of the most celebrated, revered people in the Roman Empire. Marius is, with all due respect, a homunculus of that man.
Okay, so not of Lindheim?
It all makes sense now.
What makes sense?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Marius is a homunculus of the current Emperor of Rom.
Okay, wow. Yeah, okay. Why do I even try to make sense of anything when it turns out that I'm wrong every single time? Okay.
What? He
So
is?
the Roman Emperor came to inspect the prison at some point. Shadowlord somehow got a hold of him, made it homunculus. I mean, who knows what you need. I guess all you really need is like some sort of sample, like a hair, right? As we heard in the past. And somehow to extract the memories of their soul. Maybe that's that can be done discreetly and quickly. Okay. But then, and Parks knew the Emperor? Huh.
But if you're his friend, then who are you, Parks?
I regret I had to keep it a secret from you all. But my real name
He is Lindheim. Okay, so again, why do Krisha and the others who grew up in Balduq not recognize him? Did he also dye his hair or something?
I was formerly only a cardinal of the church, but now I am also Governor General of Glea.
Except you've just...
But weren't you supposed to be missing?
Yeah. And even though we freed you, he didn't return to his post or tell anyone about his whereabouts.
Cardinal Lindheim.
I knew you weren't just some old man, but I can't say I saw this coming.
Nope, I definitely didn't.
When I went to inspect the prison, I saw an inmate who looked just like His Majesty.
Okay.
I thought my eyes were deceiving me, so I investigated as an undercover prisoner.
The only logical thing to do.
But I had no idea he was a homunculus.
It was my fault you went through all of that, Lindheim.
Nonsense. It was my choice. I couldn't turn a blind eye to His Majesty, even if you're not precisely the same person. I figured Adol needed to hear this to understand your reasoning.
I believe Shadowlord has some kind of control over me.
Okay, so the homunculi are somehow manipulated?
After we escaped, I knocked Adol out and returned to the prison with him.
Yeah, okay, that would make sense, I guess, if that was not Marius's own decision. Because, yeah, that really didn't make a lot of sense, but okay, if he was being controlled, compelled to do that, that makes more sense.
In the same vein, I think it prevents me from ending my own life. I may not be a real Imperial Knight, but it'd be nice to go out like one. That's why it needs to be you, Adol. You're the only one who can do this.
You know I can't say no.
Yeah.
I owe you one, my friend.
All right, Adol. Don't hold back.
I mean, you don't have to fight back, though. I guess you want to go down with honor. It seems like he's trying to actually kill Adol. It's not the goal here. Okay, well.
Marius's body is glowing!
Yep, I mean, that's normal. Marius, are you okay? No, you literally just stabbed him. He's not okay. This really is goodbye.
Yeah. It's been fun, Adol. Can I say one more thing before I go?
I don't know, if you hurry up, maybe.
In your adventures, You save people's lives. You lead them. Give them courage. You discover the unknown. And little by little, your actions change the world. I'm sure, Adol, that you'll come to understand the meaning of this someday.
I sure hope I do. The meaning of what?
Well,
what specifically?
Look at me, giving advice on my deathbed. When you find the answer, tell it to the real me. Would you? I'm sure that wisdom will help the world find the one who's behind this. You have to stop him.
That's the plan.
Thanks for being my friend, Adol. We had a good run.
And he's gone. Tell the real Emperor of Rom, huh? Sure. No biggie. I mean, I guess if anyone could just end up meeting that person, it would be Adol.
Adol.
Thank you, Adol.
He was a good friend. Well, I don't know. Come on. Ultimately, you basically didn't really know him. You barely spent any time with him. But sure, nothing to thank you for.
That may be, but I feel as though I owe it to you regardless, both as your friend and his.
He was one hell of a guy, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
The one who's behind this? He must have known about Zola.
So he was the Emperor's...
Homunculus, yes.
I had no idea that you were the Governor General, Parks. I hope we didn't do anything to offend you.
Offend him?
Of course you didn't. And I'm the one who owes you an apology.
Yeah, you really could have told us. I mean, I guess maybe we wouldn't have trusted him if he had.
Forgive me for keeping this a secret from all of you.
You don't have to.
I hope you will find the sincerity in my words, despite my prevarication. I'm very glad to have met you all, though I wish it were in different circumstances. With that, I should also be on my way.
Are you going to leave?
Maybe...
What? But you can't go! You're the one who started the dandelion!
And I believe it would be in your best interest as Governor General to see this through.
Yeah, but also, if he actually returns to his office, he might be able to help us a lot more.
It is handy having you around.
And maybe you could keep those nosy soldiers in check. Well, not that someone like Belger would pose much of a threat.
You are all very convincing. Very well. I shall remain at the Dandelion.
Okay.
Though I may return to my office occasionally to tend to my many long overdue affairs.
Yeah, I mean, why did you wait so long? Was there any particular reason why he couldn't return? Everyone was wondering where he went, what happened to him. It's kind of like the situation with Dr. Noah, really, where maybe initially, well, at the very least while Chatelard was still around, maybe he had a reason to stay hidden. But then again, he wasn't even one of the people taken by Chatelard. He said he went to the prison undercover, incognito, to investigate about Marius, but yeah, I don't know. I'm sure he had his reasons. It's a relief to hear. Happy to have you back.
Yes.
Yes, likewise. But are you sure about this? My allegiance lies with Rom.
Well, I mean, if you don't suddenly start working against us, I guess we'll be fine.
Of course we are! To us, you're still Parks, not the Governor General.
I understand. I shall be sure to remember that.
Well, okay. Yep. Quest complete. At least we have a couple more long-standing questions finally answered. There's the final Warlord Elixir. Well, that takes care of all the urgent requests we had. But Aprilis still hasn't gotten in touch with us. Right. I do wonder what's going on with her, but waiting around would only waste time. Let's return to the Dandelion for now and see if there's anything else we can do. Right. We have over 100 Nox. Okay, there we go. As expected.
Let's gear up and head on over.
And here we are. Let's just go ahead and have a drink. Maximum SP. Yep, 200 SP. Fully upgraded. And also 3 defense elixirs. Okay. Do we just give them all to Adol at this point? Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Wow, that was a lot. We do have our EOS here, which is supposed to return. Kind of worried that we're just going to trigger something the moment we warp back. So why don't we just go here? We're going to open this up next, finish up exploring this zone, and then we'll see how things develop further. Yeah, for the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.